Free for all. Proceed on mission.
Hey guys, Scodo here. So today I'm visiting my LMG video by picking the Hades back up and looking for a situation where it shines. In my last video I mentioned that there's really no reason to take a Hades over a Titan for the kind of long-range team support and area denial roles that the Titan excels at, and I still think that's true. The Hades has less accuracy and a higher rate of fire, lending it more towards a short to medium range role than long range suppression and area denial. So what I did try and come up with a build in a situation where the Hades is at its best. Sending a hail of bullets at someone who can't hope to overcome your armor and high rate of fire. And what I came up with is this freight train build. Now, what this build is trying to do is take the Hades and turn it into a close range hipfire beast. The important bits are the laser sight, steady grip, lightweight, armor, and gung-ho. In the video I also opted to drop the optic for tracking to let me follow enemy footprints, but that's not really a big deviation. The idea is that you sprint around the battlefield's close range quarters looking for enemies, you chase them down, and you take them out with the hipfire without even breaking your sprint using gung-ho. And with the Hades ammo count, you shouldn't ever really need to be concerned with running out of ammo mid-fight. Well, as we're about to see, that turned out to not really be the result. Guys, I don't think I have ever missed the mark with a build as badly as I did with this gun. In my last video I said that the Hades got outclassed at its optimal ranges by assault rifles and submachine guns every time, and even building specifically for those optimal ranges, that statement is still absolutely true. Please do not ever use this build, or even the gun itself. At this point, the video is more of a cautionary tale than a guide, so that you don't accidentally stumble upon this piece of crap and waste your time using it. Granted, the build itself isn't ideal. My hope was that lightweight was enough of a speed boost that I'd be able to catch up to other players, even with armor and a machine gun, and that turned out to not be the case. You aren't going to be chasing anyone down, and you're much more likely to get shot in the back by someone catching up to you, even when running at a full sprint. Gung-ho is nice for keeping your momentum, but even with the laser sight and the steady grip, increasing your hipfire accuracy, the poor accuracy on the gun itself is just too brutal. At close ranges, you're still going to have difficulty getting shots on target whether you're sprinting or even just standing still and aiming down the sights. Basically, every fight I got into felt like I was at a disadvantage regardless of range. At some points, I felt I would be better off if I stopped shooting and just ran up to melee the guy, and you'll see in the video that's exactly what happens a few times. Long range? Forget it. It's not accurate enough to suppress a buffalo, let alone an operator behind cover. At short range, it's so hilariously outclassed by submachine guns and assault rifles that even the Titan at this point would be a better option. I'm wondering why this gun is even in the game. Let me reiterate, there is no situation where this gun is not outshined by basically every other gun. This isn't me trying to keep some sleeper OP build under wraps. I was actually tryharding in this video, and I barely managed to break even through sheer force of luck. Granted, I still don't have the crossbar unlocked, and at this point, I can't even see how much that would help this gun. After playing several games with this setup or close variations of it, this was the best I managed to do. So, let me offer this piece of advice. If you want to try a lightweight gung-ho build, you're much better off with the Spitfire or the Maddox or, God, really anything. Please never waste your time with this gun. As for the gun itself, well, I'm not really sure what Treyarch's design philosophy for the gun was. Maybe they wanted it to be a jack of all trades, master of none, but it turned out to be a jack of no trades. It's not even good against other guns at their suboptimal ranges, because the Hades is just bad at everything. It's not fun to use, it doesn't feel good to use, and there's really no reason to use it. Again, I'll keep using it until I get the crossbar because I want to try it, and if it turns out to be so amazing that I want to update my opinion, I'll make another video, but I'm not holding my breath. This thing needs a little love before it's worth slotting into your builds. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have better builds for the Hades, please let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more gaming content. I'll leave you with the remainder of the video, and I'll see you next time.
Hostile UAV circling.
K9 unit kill. Dropped them. Sensor dart neutralized. Justice comes.
Clean kill.
TAC deploy beacon planted.
Good effect.
Hostiles destroyed your TAC deploy beacon.
They're done.
Enemy down.
We're short on time. Fight like you mean it. Hostile UAV circling.
eliminated.